So essentially the people engineer is me, BCM Engineered Solutions is like my deliverable. And so it's kind of funny that that's literally how it turned out to be, right? Brianne, giving and offering these services, which I was just doing because of the person I am, and I feel like, who God made me to be, again, everything in life leading up to this. But again, even now, it's the people engineer is me, my personal brand, versus BCM Engineered Solutions is what I do as the people engineer. And so, yeah, the people engineer essentially became because, again, growing up, I actually was suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, being sexually abused by father figures, physically abused, and even emotionally abused by my own biological father. And it was just a lot for me to handle, and I never knew that anyone else was dealing with this. I never knew what was really going on with me, and so it took like 10 years of therapy from like high school to to college, and even I guess in adolescence, adulthood, to be able to understand like, again, the cause and effects of, well, this happened. So being able to review, is it a symptom, or is it a response, a reaction that I had to what was happening to me, or was it something that Brianne as a person would have done? And so being able to acknowledge the two, and even just focusing on psychology and learning about why and how that all came to be, again, I just really started focusing on, okay, well, again, I know I'm not the only person. How can I share this? And then even being an engineer, again, that's kind of what had happened and why I fell in love with drafting, is because, okay, now that I can actually solve problems, I have this opportunity to apply the engineering process to everyday life, and to help people realize the same thing. So that's the same way that I was applying to my life the engineering process of having a hypothesis and testing it, and making adjustments and pivoting and then retesting, being able to show people that they could do the same thing. But again, if you had a process or a procedure, then you can start seeing it. Okay, well, this was my process, here's a yay or nay, and then which way does that go, and what are my other options? So again, just kind of tying that in. And then once I found SHPE, it was just kind of, again, wholeheartedly, I was already reading leadership books or self-help, personal development kind of stuff. And then now SHPE came in, and now I had this audience of people that had other resources or other read books or different workshops. And so beginning to tie in, again, that whole idea of personal professional leadership development into, again, the process and procedure side, it just beautifully meshed. And I was like, man, this is it, this is me, this is my calling. The more I can learn, and I just continue to grow exponentially. And so that's why I was like, man, the more people I know, the better off I am. Because I feel like, the sense of, and it's funny, even psychology says humans, our biggest like yearning for, craving is to be important. And so many people are like, well, I want you to come and ask me questions, right? They always say the easiest way to people is just to listen, because they'll talk to you forever. But being able to catch that, man, if I can just grab the best out of Patty or grab the best out of Frank, and just pull it all together, then we get the best out of everyone, and then that's our finished product. And so the more I realized, like, I don't have to be the smartest person. Again, failing calculus, like I didn't have to pass calculus. I just had to know someone who knew calculus better than me to teach it to me. So being able to find those loopholes, or even, again, just being more effective and more efficient together. So even that, I like literally live by and brand everything as the people engineer with better together, because that's literally what I live by, what I believe. And again, I didn't have to have all the answers to fix myself. If I was just serving others, that helped me feel important. That helped me be able to fill the void that I was feeling with my post-traumatic stress disorder and being depressed and being anxious. My solution was, I just need to work. I just need to help others, because that's what fulfills me.